Hello, YouTube stackers. This is ST with Silver Stacking 101, and welcome to Laid Back Wednesday. New guys, on Laid Back Wednesday, we talk about social and economic issues. Sometimes about silver, oftentimes not. Saturday's videos are devoted to silver. If you haven't subscribed, let me tell you what's coming. This Saturday, we are going to start a series on silver pumpers. The first video will be why they pump. This video is a continuation on the Wednesday series on the erosion of personal property rights in the United States of America. On this video, I wish to address political rhetoric that is coming from the left and how dangerous that rhetoric is. Back in the 60s, if you look at JFK and look at his economic policies, and he was a Democrat, he was considered from the left at that time. His economic policies would be what we would call somewhat conservative. LBJ was seemed to be the dividing line where the Democratic Party started going more off the reservation. They went off the reservation during FDR, came back on it during Truman. I actually really respect Truman's presidency. So now we have wild socialistic agendas pushed by the left, which reside in the United States Democratic Party. Give you some examples and why this is dangerous. We remember when Barack Hussein Obama made the statement, if you have a business, you didn't build that, someone else built that. Why is that statement profound? That statement justifies the ability of the left to take money and assets from the earners of the asset. It justifies it not only in their mind, but in a large segment of the public's mind. Because if you didn't earn it, why should you be allowed to keep it? If you didn't go out and get up early, stay up late, work extra days, if you didn't sacrifice to build something, but are merely the beneficiary of this broader social collective, basically you won the social lottery, why should you be allowed to keep it? Now, I think most viewers of this video would agree that people that traditionally have the money because they made money. They made money because they worked hard. They sacrificed. It's their money. Why should someone else be entitled to it? Well, if you negate their sacrifice and their work, it's easy to take their assets. Another issue I saw several years ago, I saw a hearing in which Maxine Waters and Ben Bernanke were engaged in testimony at a hearing. Bernanke was testifying. Now, Bernanke was trying to go through macroeconomic causes of what was going on and explain macroeconomic theory to a mental midget. That's pretty difficult to do. So Maxine Waters posed this question to Bernanke. The most anybody could eat is one hamburger. If they're really greedy, maybe two hamburgers. Why should they be allowed to have 3 hamburgers when we have other people that have no hamburgers? Now that's a profound question, because in the question she's making the statement, no one should be able to keep excess of their earnings, and it's up to a third party, the government, to confiscate those earnings and redistribute those earnings to whomever they wish. She missed a part about when you do that, the guy that made 3 hamburgers suddenly is going to go, hey, I'm going to make no hamburgers, and I'm going to get over here on the redistribution side to try to get me a hamburger. Missed the motivation part of that. And then we look at Bernie Sanders' rise in popularity. Bernie Sanders is a devout socialist. He doesn't hide the fact. I can at least respect him in that he does not try to mislead what he actually is. Versus Barack Hussein Obama was a socialist, but denied it. At least Bernie Sanders is honest about it. But he's a socialist. And he has a lot of young people following him. Why? Because I could get free shit. Don't have to work. That's scary. This country is in a brief pause right now from going to the left. Do not think that the current political climate will continue indefinitely. This country's been going to the left for a long period of time. The United States of America right now has stopped that slide, but it will continue again down the road. And that's important. And why is it important for silver? Because we need, as prudent citizens, to develop a layer of wealth that is untraceable, and we're going to get to what we would do with it in later videos. Because guys, they're going to start confiscating wealth down the road. And they're going to start redistributing wealth, primarily to the interest on the debt incurred from redistribution up to this point. It's going to happen. Now, warning signs. C in loss of freedom. If you look at tyranny in history, it starts with ceasing free speech, which is next Wednesday's video. The attack on free speech in the United States. Hate the concept that colleges have free speech zones. The United States of America is a free speech zone. Saturday's video is going to start the Pumper series, and we are going to start the series next Wednesday on going into socialism / communism, command, control, economy, and what the future holds for America, particularly post-dollar collapse. Comment, subscribe. If you disagree, tell me why. If you agree, add to the conversation, please. God bless you. Thank you.